Okay, we're on the way. We've left the mooring, and Dave's here. Dave's boat. There's Rob following us out with his sea mist, and we've come down the river. We're just going out round past the lighthouse buoy. So hopefully we don't have to clear the rocks. We've plenty of water, so we can play all the way around. Rob's gone shooting off over there on his engine, wasting fuel. We have passed the third buoy, and the motor is running spot on. So I don't know that young kiddie was that fixed it, but he's done a good job of it. Anyway, I will cut out until we're over the bar. Perfect. He's in there for a minute.
Just got over the bar with Pete, my boat.
Just like a fucking milk one, didn't it, to start with?
Okay, camera's on. There's the outside marker now. We got a lovely head in. We're doing 2.3 knots. We're not in no rush to get back, so we can take our time. We're just hoping we get a breeze later on. But we've got 2.3 knots, and we are heading back to the rocks. But we're not going to land on them today. We're going to keep going. No more snap cells. But I don't know if you can see the GPS. That is perfect heading for the what would say the right hand side of Lundy, but I say the north side of Lundy, which is over here. Now it don't look like we're going there, but take it from me, that is where we're going. The boat's pointing there, but that's where we're going. Dave said his autopilot didn't work, but I thought it was working quite well. Now, we've just done a radio check from Ilford Avon. They're 42 miles away roughly, and we just got a perfect signal. Weak but audible, so we know that's okay. So we know we've got a radio working, and Rob's over there. He really needs to put a radio check out on his. Anyway, we are going well. We're still on heading for Lundy, Dave? Well, there's Lundy. We're heading straight for Lundy. Well, our heading is there, but our track is there. We're going straight to the same point I was at the other night when I had my rudder snap. And we're doing 4.4 knots, so we're doing a lot bit better than I was the other day. And we got Rob coming alongside us now on the same heading. So he's going along strip bollock naked though. Alright for some, innit? Anyway, we're happy. We'll keep the boat on the track, we'll be happy. But we forgot to rig the autopilot, which would have been nice. Never mind. Go there, baby, put it on at the moment. Hey, fucking hell. Well, she don't want to help too. Hey, fucking lovely. Yeah, we'll have some of this. Fucking Jesus Christ. That's beautiful, man. But she leans over more than mine do. You know why? Because there's no fucking ballast in the bottom. Somebody took her engine out. Yeah. There's Outland Point. We're doing 4.5, 4.8, and
we're heading for London now. Right. Right, we got a bit of a lean on. But we're hacking it along, Tim.
We got waves coming through. I don't know what the swell is, but the waves are about 6 foot, choppy. There's one right there. But it's and this boat, same as mine, I'm pulling here. My boat ain't so bad then. This has got two the same as mine. I might have to straighten that out of wind a bit. Well, we turned round now and we're heading back. We've got another 2 hours before low water. We're heading back in because the boat, with this boat winds, is leaning way too much and it's got way too much weather helm. I know I haven't got the sails reefed, but it ain't that strong a wind. But Rob's bottled out and turned back, so we haven't even got a stand-up vessel with us. So we certainly ain't going to Wendy again, we haven't had a breakdown. So we're heading back playing the bay. In a minute it'll go a bit calmer when we get sheltered up. But she's a pick to go hope too. So we might be right about the rudder, needing a bigger rudder. But then again, it's all down to the engine missing out of there. So next time we come out we'll have half the back to stand in there and we'll try it. But for now, we're heading back. We got about 8 hours before high water to the bar. But it's all good fun and fucking games. Dave's loving it. Oh yes, it's all fucking good fun and games. But we haven't got a track for home at the moment. We're sort of heading off home, but we'll manage. Well, I managed to tie this sail down. I've got one more reefing tray to put on. I'll do that in a minute, but at least I've got her sailing now. She's not so bad with the weather on. But I think the wind has eased off quite a bit. We're coming back in towards land. But the trouble is, in a minute we're going to have wind over tide. And it could get as bad again. This boat is totally impossible to handle. It needs the engine back in. Or needs a load of sand in there. This sail's too big. We need to put the smaller sail on. And yeah, because that now reefed, we're still popping on at a fair rate of knots. But at least I've got it under control now, because just now bouncing about, couldn't do it. It was bloody uncomfortable. But as I say, Rob's bottled out and turned around and went back. He's coming up with his masters ripped out with his thing or whatever. But if that was the case, he should have just spun round and come back past us and told us. But we've got a phone contact. So whether it's because he lost contact with all human beings that he lost interest, I don't know. So at the moment we're on for Lunday, but not knowing what these storms ain't supposed to be at this part of the country. It's supposed to be a nice 10, 11 mile an hour here, but just down the other side of Land's End is. So whether we're picking it off, bloody spray, thank God I managed to get my suit on, I was getting fucking soaked earlier. Anyway, that's enough for now. Let me see if we can turn around and head back to war zone. So see how the boat's going to behave. Okay, as I said, we are reefed too. Got the sail reefed. And now we are not getting the helm. Or weather helm. But it is bouncy. If we tried making a cup of tea in this, the kettle would be everywhere. We tried to turn around with our backup ship that bottled out on us. We tried to turn around and go back, but the only tack angle we can get from here is we're going to hit that Outland Point, and if we go that we'll run out of water, or where we're going now, Lunday. So if we keep going to Lunday, at least we got a nice long run. We're not going to run out of land. They can almost left the sea straight, get a sea ship, we'll just keep going. So the decision is now that we turn round and crash into Outland Point. There's no way we can start the engine. She's bouncing about like a good one here. If I take the sail down, then we will be at the mercy of the water. So all we can do is bounce about and either keep the heading on for Lunday and go round Lunday and then head back, or keep going out over this way and then later on tonight turn down when the full tide's in and tack back, and hopefully we should get a track more nearer to home. So we're just playing it by ear as we go. But the sea, the weatherman never gets fuck all right, do we? But it ain't that bad really. It's only like I suppose force 4, force 5, if that. But in a minute the tide's going to pick up and that wind over tide, and then the waves are going to get bouncier spot then. But I'm just sat here with me leg holding the rudder and having a nice easy drink, but we can't have a cup of tea. I might have to have a beer in a minute. So fingers crossed. Okay, so I've been on the weather charts to see what it's saying, and it's saying in this area at the tides, and I think that's what we got. It is about 5. But we can't use the motor because of the turbulence. We just the motor will be blah, rah, rah. So all I can do now is keep heading for Lundy, and if we got to, we'd do our trip around Lundy. But the way this boat's sailing is like a but it needs a few things to do into it. We'll learn it before we fall out to find out. But Lundy we have for Lundy still. So fingers crossed. As soon as the tide turns and gets any strength, I'm going to turn around and see if I can get a tack angle back to the bay. If I can, we're going to do that. As I say, without our support ship, it's a pain in the fucking ass. But never mind, they all let you down. That's why I've been a loner all my life. I got sick and tired of being let down. Not just with things like this, but just with life things in general. When am I going to meet me twin? Well, Dave chucked the bloody doorway boards in the back there, and poor old Lyra's in the back there, and I imagined her in there on the canvas, but she's on the boards. This is a whole new meaning on the words, you're on board. Isn't it, Lyra? You on board? Oh, bloody hell, madam. Daddy, move on now. I'll move on. Well, anybody who watches my videos will know that this reefing the sail is a whole new thing to me. But I've got the boat, I've got it reefed now. I've got this pair of more or less balance, and I've managed to get this tied down. So I was able to go in and get myself a can of beer. Dave's having a sleep, so I went in and got myself a can of beer and checked with Lyra. Lyra's okay now. I took the boards out from under her, and we're going to go hopefully about a mile off the Lundy to go round her. So we've got the perfect tack angle, and our only problem now, we can go down the back of Lundy, no trouble. The problem then is how much of a rush we're in to get home, because when we come off the bottom there, it's still going to be easterly winds, and it's going to be a pig to get back. But we'll have to tack back. We'll do it, but it means tacking to get home. But there's no rush. We've got 2-3 days. We've got enough food to last us a lifetime. There's a stairs. The same our bloody attack boat went back. He was alright when the storm picked up. He could start his motor and blast out of it. Me and Dave was leaning over like pillars. Yeah, bloody hell. And he was still doing it right, because he's still got all the engine in the ballast. This will go ahead of a lot better than to put some sand in the bottom. Bloody won't she ever. Anyway, let's get back on track. As I say, this is staying on. It's been on for 10 minutes now. And she ain't battling either. Those two sails are just like a glider. Balanced perfect. Dragon. Fingers crossed. And here's the star of the show. Yeah, Lundy, here we come. Gonna do Lundy. Right, we're just tacking up the side of Lundy again, exactly the same as I was the other week when everything packed up, and we're about a mile from the point I was at. But ain't it funny, today all the phones are working brilliant. Why wouldn't they work the other night? Was it because it was a weekend that it was so busy? Maybe there ain't so many on mine now. But anyway, we're that far off Lundy, we're going around the back of it, and we're there. Now you're ready, are you? See how it's coming off the top of Lundy now? There's... Away we go. Sails are behaving lovely. This one's reefed. Dave's in there, he's woke up now, he's had his sleep. Lyra's underneath the bed. And I'm here, I've got this tied down and she's going good. She jumped off once. But every night she's just holding her own. The sails are balanced perfect. bit like flying a glider, trimmed up. So it is really, it's trimmed up. Okay, I don't know if you can see the chart, but there's Lundy, and there's us, and we're going away from Lundy. We've come up, we had to turn the phone off and restart it, so the plot starts there. But we're waiting for the tide to turn back now. Don't park, babe, go on bike. What? Waiting for the tide to turn now to take us back down. There's just at some dindins and her bickies, didn't you, madam? Yeah, we're tied down again, and she's just in a straight line. We just had some bites to eat. Another cup of tea now and we'll be set for life. Yeah. Here we are, we're out in the middle of the bay. We're about halfway to Lundy on the way back in, but we're going nowhere fast, so we're just biding our time. We've got no sails up, but the sea ain't too rough, but the sails are ready to go up at instant's notice. And as you can see, it's getting dark. My little Lyra's in her little corner. You alright, madam? Don't get a light. Get a light, I'll see if you can have some dinner, eh? See if you can have some dinner? There's my Lyra. My Lyra's there, ain't you, madam? Dave's over here, in the light. And now it's going to go dark tonight. So, dark, dark, dark. And here's me, as always, happy as a lark, blinding myself. I don't know if that's coming up on the camera, but over there we've got a raspberry moon in the background. It's just coming up above the buildings over there. I'll put the torch off. Strawberry moon, yeah, sorry. It looks lovely. But for now we've got the turbine spinning, putting some power in for us. And we just sat here. We've got the navionics off at the moment, we don't need nothing now. Lyra's sat there enjoying the night, ain't you, madam? Dave's here enjoying the night, and we're getting ready for a nice lazy night drifting. Sat on the back now, it's a lovely raspberry moon. And we can see Willicombe in the distance. And we're going to drift now out between Lundy and Artland Point till about 1 o'clock, 1:15. Then we're going to get the sails up and see what we can do, and then work out the plot, how long it's going to take to get back to the bar. I'm going to be back on the bar for about 6 o'clock. Well, we've been drifting all night and going down round Artland Point, which is over there. Now we're making our way back up around Artland Point towards Cavelli and into the bay. And we're on fuel, and it's saying we're needing 9 hours. Well, nearly 10 hours. And, well, we're going to run out of fuel. The sails caught up on the bloody lanyard. We can't put the sails up. The lines are crossed. The wind blew them all around. I don't know, we're in 11 inboards. It's good here. Let's see how long this fucking putt will last. All good fun. There's the moon up there. Say hello. Well, we're on the bay now, trying to get back into the track. So, 5 hours going to be on the engine. Got the moon up there, and we've got the sun coming up over there. So if you can see it, doubt it very much. We're hoping we don't run out of fuel. And we're still on for our mark, but yeah, look at that shit coming in over there. We can feel the rain coming out of it already. So we've got no sails, the rope's wrapped round the bloody thing, locking both sails down. So all we can do is hope we've got enough fuel to get in. So it's going to be a good one. Keep watching this space. Artland Point, the front case. Well, we've got a bit of daylight now, and we're heading in. We've got about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how good I keep the track. So over the bar. We're gonna get there alive. Star of the show. And the other star of the show. And my other one's in there. I can't see her. Hold up there. Right, we're doing well. We got in, and we're trying to have a crew point now till tonight. Make our headway back up to our own mooring at the top. For now, we're down here. There's my mooring there, but we'd never have caught it. It's a grapple jobby. Never mind, we're all ready to go back up the mooring tonight. So end of another fantastic, crazy day.